Hello, fellow Whovians, this is Mr. Who. So, I was thinking, since it's nearly the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, I'll do a top 11 Doctor Who episodes list. And since I don't want to leave any them out, I think I'm doing one list for the classic series and another for the new series. And there gotta be some rules. Number one, no specials. Like no damn very specials. No the 3 Doctors, no the 5 Doctors, and no Silver Nemesis. And number 2, I'm not gonna talk a lot about the episodes. So I don't want to, if anybody watching this hasn't seen the whole episode or hasn't really heard of it, I don't want to spoil anything. Alright. And I think that'll be all the rules, but I might do some other stuff. Alright. So here it goes. Number 11. Space Museum. In this episode, the Doctor, Ian, Barbara, and Vicky are in the TARDIS and somehow get split off from the time vortex into like their personal future and see themselves in these kind of cubicle stuff, frozen like mannequins. If you've seen the movie Mannequin, it's just weird, very weird. And then they get off to the past before they get into the boxes and have to try to change their own future. Now the thing I like about this episode is that William Hartnell gets way funnier than he did when it started, and Ian gets a bit more tougher and that. So it's a very good episode. Number 10. Doctor Who and the Silurians. In this episode, the Doctor work for a unit, and they find some attacks are happening, and the Doctor finds like some kind of stone lizardy thing with a third eye, and find out that they inhabited the planet way before we did. I don't want that anymore. The thing I like about this episode is the Silurians themselves, even though it is kind of like another version of the cowboys taking an alien's land. And the Silurians in this look really, really interesting. Even with the third eye just being a flash bulb, and has a bit more science in it than the other episodes of Doctor Who, even in the new series. So it's a very good one, and I hope anybody checks it out. Number 9. Castelvalva. If I'm pronouncing this wrong, I'm sorry, but whatever. In this, it's the 5th Doctor's first episode, and he's going through some stuff with his regeneration failing, and the Master taking control of the TARDIS, bringing it to the Big Bang. Now I think this is a good episode, the good first episode for Peter Davison's Doctor, and it is very, very funny, and has some plot twists in it, and the girls in it are good in it as well, and Peter Davison is very funny and says a lot of lines from past Doctor Who episodes, and it's worth watch, even though some people think it's bad. Attack of the Cybermen. In this, the Cybermen are still on Earth and trying to get back to their trying to go back in time to their own planet. And well, do what they usually do for the whole world and that. And the Time Lord sent the Doctor to try to stop them or something. I can't remember. I can't remember. So this has to be the funniest that Colin Baker is in any of his episodes. To keep calling Perry different girl names of his past girl companions. He and Perry play good cop, bad cop in the tunnel. And it's probably the first time Doctor Who's on blood. That is just what the hell. And has a recurring character from the Fifth Doctor's Dalek last Davros episode with the name escapes me for now. So it's a very good episode and it has a lot of action in it. Very good. Number 7, the War Game. The first ever 10-part story. Has a lot of action in it. Like for the first time in a long time, has a lot of action in it. And the first time shows the other Gallifreyans, Time Lords, and you get to see what they're like. In this, the Doctor, Zoe, and Jamie are stuck in a war game that has a lot of the world wars, a lot of wars Earth has been in. World War II, World War I. I think the War of Independence in America between the Americans and British. I don't really know what that war is. And there's actually a new evil Time Lord called the Warlord, which is very, very good. Patrick Charlton is very good in this. You don't really know what he's gonna do, and there's a shock end cliffhanger. Yeah, and it's very sad to see Joey and Jamie go in this episode. Hand of Fear. Sergeant and Elizabeth Sladen's last episode in the 70s Doctor Who era. Well, not really since the 5th Doctor, but we thought it was going to be the last one, so. In this, the Doctor and Sarah are in I think a digging ground or something, and there's an alien hand there or something, and starts possessing people, and it possessed Sarah, and Sarah brought the hand to a nuclear plant to regenerate the hand into a alien. This is a good episode. Tom and Elizabeth really had good chemistry in this one, and a lot of laughs. And some stuff from this gets carried on in the new series of Doctor Who. So, very good. This is the end of this part. Please join me in the next part of my top 11 classic Doctor Who episodes.